Hello, hello, welcome back, yo. The Play versus Fall 2022 High School Championship. You know it, you love it. We're back once again. And of course, where would I be here without my main man, MCC? How you doing?
I'm doing good, Suplex, man. You've been in the grinder all day. I've been watching, pretty much all afternoon. You've been here and you've been there, and now you're with me here, ready to watch some more Smash Ultimate gameplay. Obviously, we want to just do some quick shoutouts here. Thank you to everyone, obviously, behind the scenes, working on everything. Play Versus especially. You guys are awesome. You guys are doing some phenomenal work here. And speaking of Play Versus, they're giving us the little heads up, Suplex, that the players right now, they're just getting through a little ban phase. So we're just waiting on stage strikes. What are you expecting, man? We've been this day 3 now.
Yeah, I mean, day 3 of watching Smash, and I don't think we started on Pokemon Stadium once.
We have.
Like,
once.
have we?
I remember
have we?
once.
Okay,
we did once because I distinctly remember this because we were talking about this the same day and we were like, oh, we haven't seen Pokemon Stadium 2 yet, and lo and behold, we got a little bit of a fresh air with Pokemon Stadium 2. Although I wouldn't mind seeing the stage more.
Yeah, of course.
It's just that comfort pick.
It's comfort pick. It just fits Smash so well, and like, I can't imagine seeing a Smash World tournament without Pokemon Stadium. It makes no sense to me to see that kind of matchup in any kind of
I think part of it might just have it. There's either two ways I look at it. It's either it really is the perfect stage, which let's be real, it's honestly like a universal stage for pretty much every character in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like to think of it the funny way where players just sit down there like, I don't want to have to play rock paper scissors. Can we just go to Pokemon Stadium 2 and play?
Literally, like word for word, sit down on the setup, look at your opponent. PS2.
PS2.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
PS2. And then you get the awkward one moment where they're like, "Oh, I want to strike," and then you're like,
"Oh, this nerd!" Like, I'll play by the rules. Come on, man. Let me play the game.
We have some fun out here. Come on, man. What if you want to go to Smashville instead of Pokemon Stadium 2?
I mean, I guess you're right. I mean, me being a Mario man, I would love to strike to a multi-player if possible. Yeah, that'd be pretty great. But no. Either way, it doesn't matter too much for Mario because again, Pokemon Stadium, great neutral stage, really good for combo tools, really evenly spaced out. Like, there's nothing much to really complain about for that stage. And I mean, all I can say is
there really isn't. Honestly, it's a pretty default-looking starter stage we have here. Obviously, we got like Pokemon Stadium 2 we mentioned. We brought up some Battlefield. Other stages to make note of, Final Destination, no platforms, very neutral in its own right. Makes juggling a lot easier, especially for the bigger characters, so it can work as like a counter pick stage. Smashville has that one platform, a little bit higher to the ground compared to a lot of other stages, but still provides that nice platform extension and makes it a little easier to land just because of how big the platform is. And then obviously small Battlefield, Pokemon Stadium 2 at home, smaller, lower platform, smaller blast zones, but still very Pokemon Stadium 2-esque in feel.
Yeah. Now, we have been talking a lot about the game, and that is what we're going to be talking about in just a moment here as well. But let's talk about the teams. This is the Arizona Region Smash Fall Finals. And once again, this is going to be TVHS Aces versus the CDS Aztec Smash team. Once again, the coaches are in, hoping to get these starters going and rolling. And I believe our first matchup, as I look back up here in the chat, we don't have the first matchup yet, but we'll get that shortly. Production, hopefully, please. We'll get there.
According to our notes, hopefully what we're looking for is Zane 08 versus Ram.
This could be it. Now, I would want to predict an Aegis play. You think?
Oh, that is surprising. We've seen our fair share of deals. We've actually seen a lot of fighting game characters. We've seen some Kazuya. We've seen some Terry. We have not seen the Aegis. Debatably one of the best characters in the meta right now, according to a lot of other players.
Yeah. Maybe it's just at the high school level. It's not as popular a character, but I don't know. I mean,
still a lot of fundamental things about that character, particularly Mithra, one of the fastest characters. Absolutely shifted. There we go. Speaking of DLC characters, I told you, we're seeing another Terry versus Ice Climbers, though.
I honestly love to see it. I mean, FPC characters, I can't. So fucking watch. How's the Big D? How you doing, big dog?
Oh my goodness, watching Big D versus Tweak on the big stage.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, Ice Climbers versus Sephiroth, man, we've seen the damage that Ice Climbers are doing, and I think we can see exactly what they're capable of. Look at that, 66% already. Ice Climbers have some insane combos, especially if you can figure out those desyncs, but twice the power, 2 characters, twice the damage.
Yeah, Gold Meter already prepared and ready to go. Gonna be able to pop those supers, Geyser, get a Bust a Wolf possibly going on here. Looking to get it on Popo there. Was it Nana in the front now with the fellow? I'm not sure.
I think so the thing is, with the costumes, it actually switches them. For the first 4 skins...
Nana in the front now, right?
Yeah, it's Nana in the front right here.
Mm.
And that was Popo that just got... Yeah, Popo's gone, but so is Ram. Sopo clutching at that first stock.
Looking good so far.
I think we're in for some good matches. I really love these decent combos we've seen from Zane. Definitely a true testament of a real Ice Climber main. Of course, without... You know, I'm still going to say Nana because I'm gonna forget. Without the second Ice Climber, I'm just still say Nana. It's going to be a lot more difficult to rack up damage.
We used to change the terminology for it. I don't remember what it was. It was like
universally, a lot of people. I think people just say Nana now because they don't want to have to remember which Ice Climber skin they're gonna be. Even though canonically right now, Popo is in the background. For the sake of my sanity, I'm still gonna call them Nana.
Yeah, I swear they were like Chief and something. People would call them.
Ooh,
but I can't remember now. Oh, whatever.
God, we're seeing some craziness right here. We trying to get some footstool combos, some jab resets.
That'd be kind of sick. I'm trying to see it. I know we must have some serious bombos here from the side of Zane 08. Playing Ice Climbers. But are you okay?
Buster Wolf on the getup. That's going to do a lot of damage. Once again, hitting right to Nana's shield. That's going to give Zane an opportunity to get a punish in. This is why the Ice Climbers are so difficult to play against. 2 characters means there's twice as much hit stun on your moves, especially if you just hit Nana.
You can see just how effective it is off stage here as well. Oh, the pressure with the forward air! There's no getting around those hammers. Really solid cover there from Zane 08. Bringing Potato down to just 1 stock. And
he tried to get the grab on the desync as well. Take him all the way to the edge of the stage.
See now, ooh, dash up, try to catch the shield, but no dice this time. Power dunk, gets some good damage on the board. Hope it even the stock comes soon. Oh! Just charged it up and let it rip. That was way too brutal.
Right at the tip of the pinky toe, my man, and Madame Popo still made it out, but perfect timing on the F smash after using that Blizzard to freeze Terry up momentarily. And it looks like, I believe Zane right there, Zane 01, took game number 1.
Yeah, speaking of pinky toe, this Ice Climber's hammering down the foot of Terry there in the ice cube.
I think Ice Climbers is one of the characters that a lot of people don't talk about enough. Like, I think Zane proved right there why they're such a threat character. Having 2 characters for the price of 1, knowing and understanding your decent combos, as we actually saw, and of course messing up the timing in a lot of combos because, you know, Terry hitting into the Ice Climbers, gonna have a little bit of extra hit stun because you're hitting 2 characters, not just 1.
It's brutal, yo. Ice Climbers can be a tough matchup in general for a lot of characters, and especially for an FTC character like Terry. The bombos that... I keep saying bombos like it's a culture thing. The combos that Terry might have against most characters might be a little bit tougher against Ice Climbers for the pure fight. Like you mentioned, the hit stun can be hard to deal with. The SDI that's possible for Ice Climbers is so brutal. The amount of like overall wiggle room that you have with 2 characters compared to 1, it leaves a lot of opportunity for defense and leaves an opportunity for counterattacks for sure.
But what I did like seeing from Ram is that aggression. Particularly, you have to focus, and we don't endorse this, but you have to bully Nana. You have to get rid of Nana as soon as possible because the effectiveness of Ice Climbers, it might be 100% with Nana and Popo together, but you take Nana out of the equation, you probably just lost 80% of what makes the Ice Climbers a phenomenal character because Popo on their own, they have no sauce at all.
No sauce, no marinara. You've been sitting out there
no
all
mayonnaise,
day.
bro.
Your sauce is discolored. I'm telling you right now. But no, yeah, Sopo is definitely not the move. It's one of the best strategies you can have against Ice Climbers to take out Nana real quick and get that one-on-one that you were honestly hoping for in the first place, but these characters go ahead and break those rules, right?
Exactly, and well, that's what we're going to look at as we head to game number 2. The stage of choice going to be, I expect maybe a Final Destination if it's available, something flat, maybe a town and city as well. Smashville also works. Small stage with the one platform in the middle, but it forces a lot more interactions, and I think that's what you want as Terry. Like I said, you want to focus down on getting rid of Nana.
Oi!
He's gone. He's gone. Stage choice doesn't matter. You get spiked by it like that. That's very unfortunate. Now, the funny thing is, Nana is actually the person with the spike hitbox, so that's another reason to even get rid of them. Popo's hit actually only sends away. Nana, if you use forward air with her, she spikes.
Interesting. I did not realize that was actually the case. I thought they both have identical hitboxes.
Nope, they do not have identical hitboxes. Actually, Nana's indeed spikes over Popo's, and that is a big reason why those decent combos can be so dangerous, especially at the ledge.
Yeah, I mean, a 15-second stock, though, right off the bat, it's got to be hurt on the side of Ram here. Get that name swapped up real quick.
Power dunk, yep, that should launch them away. Nana still's hanging on, though. Look at him. Look at Zane saving the Ice Climbers, making sure they're together. Oh, trying to smash Nana, and there she goes.
Use a burning knuckle there, trying to tear through the shields. As it's now just Sopo trying to hold it down for the fort on the side of TVHS Aces here. Keeping that damage high up on the side of Ram. No escape, but a power dunk gonna be able to rip right through. Air just try to get through. And at least make some space, but the forward air maybe a little bit too risky.
Actually, yeah. I think the end leg of that forward air might have cost him the stock right there. He couldn't even air dodge. You gotta. Oh, one thing we actually. Ooh, one thing we neglected to mention is without both Ice Climbers, Popo doesn't have a recovery. He kind of just pops in the air, and there goes Nana again. That's a huge opportunity for Ram to get some damage and a stock back, especially after they just recently lost theirs to that F smash from Zane.
What a parry into the grab there. Very clean knowledge check. Being able to realize you can go ahead and not just parry, but also just go ahead and grab in through the frames that multi-hit.
Love that high recovery right there from Ram. Being able to plenish that Blizzard. Just constantly getting thrown off stage here. Dash attack doesn't get mixed up with the cross up. Crack shoots right back to stage. He's very close to tying this back one stock piece. Power dunk, that might do it. No.
Oh, barely in there. Oh, what an air dodge to get him back on the ledge there, but gets meatied real quick during the get-up attack. And now we're back to 2. If anything, in a great spot, because Sopo did 86% by himself.
Blizzard, and that might do it if the up air connects, but no! Both up airs didn't connect, and an even better DI from Ram to survive at 140, but the Blizzard, trading with the last hitbox of the Rising Tackle, stalled his recovery enough for Zane to find a punish with that forward tilt. And at 140%, you're done.
Yeah, that was really clean. The little mini Glacier going ahead and clashing with the Rising Tackle and being able to really slow down Terry to allow that forward tilt to connect and allow that easy edge guard. I mean, that's just clean Ice Climbers play. We're seeing some really good stuff on the side of Zane OA here. Like, nothing to sneeze at. This is professional play.
Zane obviously representing CDS right now, which is up 2-0 to try to take set 1 in case if you guys are unfamiliar with the format. I guess it's a good time to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
But right now we're watching some head-to-head matches. You know, each team has 3 players on it. We're going to see potentially a maximum of 3 head-to-head matches. Of course, each of these head-to-heads are going to be a best-of-5 series. And then the first person to take that best-of-5 will earn a point for their set. And, of course, you need 2 of your teammates to take 2 sets for your high school to secure that win, which is a very interesting format. We brought this up plenty of times, Suplex, but obviously, you know, I think it's worth reiterating once again. We really enjoyed this kind of format for a game like Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, not only does it allow multiple players to get in there, get in the ring, support their team, but on top of that, it allows a lot of freestyle decision-making and a lot of analysis and team play to allow them to get that mid-set coaching, to allow them to have that adaptation, to allow them to think about substitutions maybe, to think about a bigger picture than just the one-on-one, right? Fighting games are often so personal and so direct in just a one-on-one fight, and that's it, you're done. But when it comes to a team fight like this, there's so many more elements that can come into play. It makes it much more engaging, that much more in-depth, and also it allows a lot more opportunities for players in high school to just go ahead, get out there, and show their stuff, yeah.
I think we're seeing a lot of talent right now. Zane OA proving, like, wow, what an incredible character Ice Climbers can be in the right hand. And that's not to discount Ram either. We've seen some very, very solid fundamental Terry gameplay. I think they've definitely made the adaptations. We saw a little bit more of them trying to get rid of Nana that game. And in fact, I think without that 20-second stock we saw in the beginning of game number 2, that game probably could have ended very differently.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that really, really early stock come out, and then it went even as well as we saw um, Ram able to make that comeback, but not forever, of course. And they able to really seal out that game, and Zane's able to walk away with it with that extra stock because that initial lead is so much. We saw Nana get taken out really early in the second stock for Zane, but even though it was just Sopo versus Terry for a solid, what, 1, 2.5 minutes, that was still a really even fight with half a character. Like,
I think what that 20 seconds illustrated for that game number 2 is the fact that Zayn was there to control the pacing. We saw we I brought it up at the very beginning, Smashville, smaller stage, forces a lot more interaction. That's what Terry wants to get. He wants to get in your face. He wants to pull off the damage. Those very simple strings might look simple, but they can produce a lot of damage very quickly if you're not careful. And by taking that first stock within the first 20 seconds, you're saying, all right, you might have this counter pick stage. You might be able to force and box with me a lot more. But if you're going to be the one to approach, I'm going to make sure I'm going to have a lead against you while you're going to do
yeah.
it. And that's exactly what allowed Zayn, I believe, to take that game number 2.
100%. I mean, Terry is that kind of character where if you have the advantage in neutral, you're able to get that damage on there, attack that on the board, and take it home as well. Because the kill potential for Terry, especially on characters like Ice Climbers who are so light,
Yep.
it's so solid of a matchup to allow him to try and really show off that damage potential.
And it even goes further. Terry, I think, is a character that just gets better with time. If you get a stock lead and you're at 100%, you're
Oh, yeah.
probably at your most threatening because not only does your opponent have to approach you, but they have to approach you while you have the go meter. And that's something that we have to really see Ram utilize here if he wants to salvage this set. Currently down 2-0, but I believe Zayn trying to make it happen, though, take this first set 3-0. 72% already, but Ram's not going down without a fight, evening things back up right away.
Looking good so far, though. Forward smash coming up from the side of Zayn. Just trying to really seal the deal in this neutral right now. Get his nice cube. Up tilt. Try to go for the up smash or the up air, but not quite enough. Catch them there. But again, the weight of Terry is a little bit too much. Let him not get knocked out here. 151 on deck. Popping out the geyser.
Just a little bit out of reach. F Smashers try to get something going. 150%. Ooh. Look at that micro spacing right at the tip of the Buster Wolf, and Zayn looked him dead in the eye and just hammered him to the blast zone.
Oh, I love the use of the side B there. Just really mixing up Ram's edge guarding. Keeping him on his toes.
Using that Hammer Squall to recover. You gotta remember, Hammer Squall does not snap the ledge, so you're dedicated to only one of your 2 recovery options, either a horizontal or a vertical.
Little blizzard once again. Controlling that pace. You can see how much Zayn wants to slow down this neutral and not allow Ram to just run at him all the time, right?
Oh, tried to hit Nana right there, tried to mitigate Zayn's recovery, but still Nana managed to make it back, and that's gonna allow them to recover. Get up attack just to force a getaway. Up smash, 144%, that's so much raid, and he neutralizes the go meter. Zayn is looking really poised to take this first set away, but Ram, fighting back hard, takes the first stock back.
Yeah, but still a clean 2-0 lead, or 2-1 lead for the stock count here. Zayn is looking to... Actually, no, in the game count as well. I mean, might as well mention that. This is match point for Zayn to take the first point.
Oh my god! Don't do it to him! Please don't do it to him! Please don't do it to him! What an incredible setup! A footstool out of the grab. Oh my god! I wish we had some replay right now. I would really wish we could see that in replay. A squall hammer into the footstool, into the jab reset, push them closer to the blast zone, just F smash them away. I'm lost for words, Suplex. That is
clip it already.
I feel like we just watched Big D on main stage.
Did you see that little clip of Big D on main stage getting that easy W against the dude who popped off too early?
Yes, I did. Yeah. He put his whole controller down thinking he won.
They popped off for walking off the stage.
Popped off, he walked away from the stage, but he survived.
Oh, yo, I don't know. Just when I love to see is not only players showing off tech skill they've like honed and mastered over however long, right? Doesn't matter how long it takes, but the effort, of course, is, I mean, more or less the same for everybody. And when you're able to flex that on stage, you're able to flex that in bracket. That's so sick. You're able to like really show off your stuff.
I think that's the most, I think the best feeling of any game is when, especially for a fighting game, is when you've been practicing, you know, you have that one setup or that one confirm that, you know, you really have to get down because it's just pure reaction time. And I think that's what we just saw. Absolutely insane setup from Zane. I have nothing but respect for an Ice Climber's main, especially of the caliber of that. And of course, we have to shout out Ram. Did an incredible job, fought hard, but just couldn't make anything going. Zane just absolutely controlled the pacing of that since game one, and that's what we saw happen. A 3-0 for set number 1, and currently CDS is up 1-0 in the entire match or series.
Yeah, very, very clean so far. Up next, we do have Potato 7 versus Sheepo. Now, this could be another interesting matchup. We have no idea about the characters yet. We're totally drawing out the mystery hat right now. But one thing I can guarantee is that this will be somewhat explosive. Now, in this kind of format, I want to talk about it one more time. In this kind of format, I can only imagine the anchor role being somewhat awkward for the pure fact that it could be over in a 2-0 and that's it, right?
Yep, it could be. But I think it's a very interesting way to think about it, because there's so many ways to go about it. Like, do you want to throw your best player at the beginning? You know, just tell the opponent, yes, this is the pacing we're going to try to make. This is exactly how we're going to play. This is our best. This is what we want to throw at you. Or the reverse. You save him as the anchor. It's like, all right, you know what? We're going to let our other two players, if they happen to win, great. We don't have to. We can save our secret weapon, our best player, for another day. Save him his energy. Or, if it really comes down to it, utilize him. And I think we're going to have to see what that philosophy comes down to, because currently, CDS Aztec Smash is up 1-0, as we see Potato 7 and Shippo here. Zelda versus Cloud.
It's a pretty interesting matchup. I wouldn't say it's very much so in the favor of Zelda, but her hitboxes certainly do have the potential to break through Cloud's sword range.
Absolutely, but Cloud has incredible frame data. Like, I'm thinking about that back air in particular. A perfectly spaced back air, only about -3 on shield. You cannot block it. It's absolutely crazy. Limit, not to mention, look at the power of Limit, getting him so much space. Shippo controlling so much space right now. Tries to run up with the up smash. Couldn't even punish it. Zelda's way too slow to be able to punish that up smash. And Cloud just completely out-frame data Zelda in this matchup.
You can see really solid movement so far from the side of Shippo here. But at the same time, Potato 7's zoning has been more or less clean as can be. There's not many options for Shippo to go ahead and get in. It's building meter at this point, as they're trying to get that limit break one more time, get that cross slash one more time, get an easy stock to make this lead start to begin.
Yep.
Oh!
Good DI though, and that gave him limit, but Potato 7 here, using the Phantom Knight, just to create some space for himself. That's going to force Shippo to use the limit right there. Gets 2-frame and the down smash. Amazing use of that Phantom Knight just to stall that recovery. 2-frame Shippo and make sure that he cannot make it back to the stage. And that gives him an early lead here.
That was truly perfect edge guarding on the side of Potato 7. Super, super clean, super, super clinical, not allowing any pressure or recovery with the Phantom, and then on top of that, the perfect 2-frame, like you mentioned, Don. Like, this is just something special. The level of play at this high school is nothing to be scoffing at. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you can tell the difference of the gameplay right now. Potato 7 suddenly just slowing things down with a stock lead. Look how much they're slowing the pace. They're using the Nehru's Love to just use as a get off me option. They're using the Phantom Knight to create a little space. Jin's Fire, again, a projectile, just make some space.
And you can see it in Shippo's movement. It's just, they're not knowing how to really approach anymore, as Potato 7 is trying to dominate most of the stage.
With that high recovery, amazing decision right there from Shippo. Does not want to get tricked. Oh, upbeat does not get that sweet spot though. That's very fortunate for Shippo. I believe they might have actually lost their stock if that sweet spot were to hit. So Potato 7 still hang on, and that's the shield break. That's going to be a stock. No, he pushed him off the ledge. No, he body blocked him. Shippo body blocked him, pushed him off the stage.
That was incredible.
Very unfortunate, man. That body block actually ended up pushing Potato 7 off the stage. Mistimed the F smash as well. You have a little bit of vulnerability frames as you're falling to the ground after you're having your shield broken. And Potato 7 should be at 2 stocks, still holding on to 3.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, Shippo, if I'm you, I would be omega tilted.
I would too, Suplex, but you can't get tilted in these situations, man. Tilt is the ultimate enemy of any player. Once you let tilt sit in your mind, you're not thinking straight. You're thinking one-dimensionally, and the more one-dimensionally you think, the easier it is for your opponent to adapt to you. Finishing
Entirely.
touch.
Very clean usage to poke through the platform there, take that first off for the side of Shippo. Start to really at least get some more time on the board to analyze, adapt, and start taking notes about how to beat the Zelda, because right now, the space control, the coverage, the dominance off stage and on stage is too much for Shippo to handle.
And right now, Potato 7's only focus is really just racking up percent, and yep, I was going to say finding that one stock taking action for him. The up smash gets that kill off the top platform, or off the top blast zone. Could have done it with back throw, could have done fourth throw. It's just racking up percent, like I said, and finally taking that stock.
Yeah, very, very clean. I mean, we did see really, really good stuff from the side of Shippo. Again, the movement was clean, the cross slash and limit usage was clean, the combos were nice, but overall, you have to really be able to find a way to shut Zelda down. The zoning's so good, the space control is so good, and when you're seeing Shippo like start to struggle with that kind of matchup, you can only wonder how much experience they really have fighting Zelda.
I think the one thing, and this was something we glossed over really, really quickly in that game, is notice the difference in gameplay with Potato 7 when they got the lead, or before, when it was like, you know, right at the beginning of the game, 3 stocks each. But then the second they took that first stock, how much they slowed that pacing of the game down, just forced approaches over and over from Shippo. And I think Shippo just couldn't figure out a way to get in. Potato 7 just absolutely controlling stage, utilizing all the projectiles. What makes Zelda such a good character when they have that lead? And doesn't matter if you're Cloud, doesn't matter if you have all the reach in the world. If you have to approach, you have to watch that space, and you have to make sure that you're not overexerting yourself, you're not overcommitting to anything.
100%. I mean, as a character like Zelda, there's a lot of openings to be able to exploit. You can exploit the Nehru's Love, you can dash right through that, roll right through that, you can exploit the Phantom setup. I mean, it's really slow startup, really bad recovery. There's a lot of openings in Zelda's like overall coverage, but finding the right path movement-wise in is that one true key cornerstone to being able to not only punish, but get those stocks off the table and start getting your lead back. Because right now, if I'm Potato 7, I'm pretty worried about how I can really start contesting and really sealing out those stocks, because you're getting the damage on the board, clearly, but you got to seal the deal. Finishing touch got the job done, but of course it did. Finishing touch.
Finishing touch did actually get a slight knockback nerf in this game, too.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah, I believe it doesn't launch you as high as it did in Smash 4, so that's something to keep mind of. In fact, I believe all of Cloud's limits don't launch as they once did in Smash 4, so it makes it that much more difficult to find the stock. But of course, limit is your bread and butter as Cloud. You got to find a way to utilize that to the max, and I don't think Potato 7 just gave Shippo an opportunity to use that.
Oh,
and that's a 1-second stock, 0 to death, completely untouched.
Okay, hold on. Hold on! Potato 7, please! This is getting a little too violent! This is a high school level!
I know.
Military level.
First we saw Zane from the first sets, that final stock to steal the deal for set number 1, and suddenly Potato 7 coming out swinging with a 0 to death that finishes off at a spike against Shippo, and already working on that second stock once again. I think it's a testament to their entire team just wanting to set the pacing of the game.
Yeah. I mean, I don't drink caffeine, but I'm awake now. That start was just way too explosive, and you can see Shippo trying to easily clap back as a kind of difference, because to close down just a little bit. But if you're Potato 7, then you really want to try and get that lead even larger, start building up the percentage set up for this next stock take. We try and get Shippo off the ledge one more time, get that nice edge guard game in. But right now, it's all on Shippo. Well, the first stock
right there. Oh, I love that stall right there. Just bait it out the limit. That's going to be dangerous. F-tilt, that's going to cause them to lose stage control right there. Potato 7 back in the advantage state. Back air, out of shield. Sweet spot as well.
You can see Shippo go for that down air, but just slightly off the mark accuracy-wise.
They're flexing a little bit. Using those teleport cancels with the platform.
He's getting pretty sick.
Getting in the mind of Shippo, man.
Yeah, okay, Potato. I did not believe Zelda was the most meta pick, of course, but the way you're playing, very clean.
Again, I think the whole TDS Aztec Smash game their character, we seen Ice Climbers and Zelda, two characters that are usually underrepresented or seen as, you know, not comparable or competitive enough to stay with the high tiers like Cloud or other characters, or even Terry we've seen. Those are characters that we've absolutely seen in meta-defining tournaments, but look at the level of gameplay we're seeing from Potato 7 of course saying earlier. They're just absolutely dominating masters of their character, and that's a 2-stock to take game number 2.
Kablooey! Just hit him with the explosion. That was so clean. I mean, what more is there to say? Potato 7, very clean, but Sheepo, clearly.
Clearly just got outpaced that game, just immediately. Once again, like a 20-second stock. That's the second time we've seen it. Both
disgusting.
Both times coming from the same team.
Like,
on
you
two
really
different players.
You can't ask for more than that. I mean, you might as well just start renaming teams to the Zero to Death, or at least the TODs, maybe.
Zero to Death Smash, man. Like,
yeah.
What are these combos we're seeing coming out from a CDS Smash?
No, you love to see it. I mean, Ultimate. People like to say that Smash doesn't have a very strong combo game. Do you not recognize what can happen?
Do you
in this
not
game?
see what is going on in front of our screens right now? Like,
yeah,
we had 2 back-to-back players with like insane clips. I feel like those are like clips I would post on Twitter. I would see and I'd be like, wow, that was filthy. That was disgusting. I would never wish something like that on my worst enemy.
I wouldn't even curse the person I hate the most with that kind of energy. But right here, right now, in these battlegrounds, the PlayVS Fall 2022 High School Championship, I mean, this is getting absolutely brutal. The Arizona region is out for blood.
And the dire straits, man. We are at match point. Shippo switching to the Advent Children's skin. Trying to get a power-up, you know, maybe change things up a bit. Advent Children Cloud. Coming out swinging hot right now.
Potato 7, once again, just really capable of trying to control that space, but enforcing Sheepo to try to back off, choose the right defensive movement option. But right now, it's all in Sheepo's court. This edge guard is all you. But Potato 7 sneaks right through over the up smash.
Ooh, actually couldn't find a punish right there. Potato 7 with a lot of ending lag right there on the up B, but couldn't do anything. Even for Sense right now, this is looking a lot better. Ooh, very aggressive option. Shippo trying to just get a read using finishing touch right there. Might have wanted to save the limit a little bit later because now you have nothing to take a stock with from Zelda unless you get a raw smash attack somewhere.
Yeah, really clean movement so far from Potato as well. Be able to position yourself just right mid-stage, set up that Phantom, catch that recovery, and then boom, first stock going over to the side of CDS. Moving towards match point here.
Yeah, right now, Potato 7's absolutely trying to close out the games. Forward air out of shield. Gets a little bit of stage control here.
I mean, once again, this is, of course, like, set point for the finals in its entirety. The side of CDS here.
What was that?
2 more stocks, and that could be it. Oh, no!
What was that option for Potato 7? They just aggressively landed with the up B once again, flexing with the teleport cancels.
I know, are you really a Zelda main if you don't teleport cancels? Come on now.
You can't be a Palu or a Zelda main unless you
True! Trying to close to the smash stock in style. Potato 7 looking confident moving towards this end game here. But Sheepo,
Sheepo
I know you're not
trying
done
to find
yet.
some answers right there. There we go, calling out
yet.
the jump. Yep, there we go, calling out the jump from ledge, finding that first stock, but still 2 more to go. 61% on that last stock. This limit could be huge. You need some damage right here. I think I would let the limit go as much as you can, unless you've managed to find some damage right here. 64%.
Oh, a little overcommittal there, but dodges the dash attack anyway. To keep it safe at least. Sheepo going for the smash, but again, just a little bit out of range. Potato's movement's too clean.
They're finally finding some aggression right here. No, missed base once again. They have not been able to land one smash attack yet this entire game, I think.
Okay, these up Bs are looking so lethal. 92% on the side of Sheepo. It's your last chance. You're on the ledge, but the Phantom set with the bait and neutral B. Dang. I can't stress it enough. Potato's edge guarding is lethal. Congratulations, yo.
Yeah, that was quite the frame trap right there. Just try to punish him with you know, just a quick tilt. Had the Phantom in the back pocket. Nothing Shippo could do but try to air dodge up, stall whatever you can. But of course, Potato 7 recognizing that situation and just F smashing to seal the deal. Not a lot you could do there, just the amount of pressure you were facing at the ledge. I applaud Chippo for trying their best right there, but fortunately not good enough. And that's going to be a 6-0, a 2-0 ultimately for the CDS Aztec Smash team.
Yeah, very, very solid play. That was incredible. I mean, I know we have had a bit of a tradition playing out the third set just for fun. Are we feeling that? I think we might be feeling that. I'm seeing it in chat
I think the
happening
players
right now.
are feeling it, so I think we're all up for it.
I do want to say it's possible, but we do have the OK on production. You know what? Let's do it, yo. Set 3, once again. We have to reiterate before anyone gets confused. CDS, Aztec Smash, all your champions today. Huge congratulations to them for the Arizona Region Smash finals happening right here. But right now, we're going into our bonus row.
We're getting a lot of bonus matches, Suplex.
Yeah.
We got one. We got one yesterday. We got like quite a few resets and bonus matches a few days ago, and now we're getting another one. Just an entirely third set, just for funs. You know, think we definitely should congratulate, obviously, CDS Aztec Smash team for winning, but I do want to see more talent from both teams.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a really swift 6-0, but you know what? That's not enough games for me. I don't get enough of an experience as a caster. For the viewers, I'm sure it's even worse, but for the caster, I need more games. Show me these games. Pokemon Trainer versus King Dedede. Let's rock. Let's use it here.
Okay, so I got confused for here. We gotta remind you, this is not Potato 7. This is just Potato.
Oh wait, I didn't even realize that in the player list.
And also they're on TVS 8 or
they're the opposite
TVHS. We had a Potato 7. We have Potato. That's funny.
Yeah, that could be incredibly confusing. All good though. We're here. It's a bonus round anyway. No need to worry. We have some good times out here. Go for the back air once again. Not leaning too much, but the forward tilt catching on that Gordo gonna be a really solid tool to use against the zoning of King Dedede here. We have to go for the forward throw. Gordo set up off stage. Nice little up B there. Catch him right back in. Go for the down air, but not enough to catch. Woo!
Down tilt at that percent. Goodbye.
Yeah, very, very clean play so far from Fleur.
You want to know a fun fact, Suplex? Dedede has the strongest smash attack in the game. Next to
Dude, I didn't know. What?
Oh. I feel like this is going to slowly become an inside joke between us. Every time we see a Dedede.
Dude, that forward smash.
Dude, that forward smash is so strong. It's like it's the strongest one.
Bro, Kevin, we were in class the other day, and we were talking about King Dedede, and I just found out his forward smash is the strongest in the game. Did you know?
Next to Kazuya's.
Next to Kazuya's, man. Go for the up smash again. No, this time. One more time on the up smash.
Are they listening to our stream, man?
It's forward smash. It's forward smash, Fleur. Please. Potato going up for the flare breath here. Oh no! Okay, good cancel there on the up B, but get caught with the down B.
Yeah, they do. If you don't cancel it, you're gonna drop like a rock because you don't snap the ledge.
Yeah. One of the most heartbreaking things to see. Oh, what a reflect on the Gordo. More than ready for the flamethrower to knock him right back there. Set up with a dash attack, try to go for an early kill here, but not going to work. Forward there. Again, it created that space for to work with. There's 2 stocks remaining. Hito is in the same boat at 133.
Oh, wow. Wait, this is a huge edge guard. I don't know.
Oh, you're done. Oh, wait, the recovery on up B. Hit him!
They got lost in the sauce. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. They still got the stock.
They have the movement sauce at least. They have the what's it called? Actually, I don't remember what that's called when you pivot back and forth like that. That's not perfect pivoting, is it? No, there's no way.
No, perfect pivoting's not in this game.
Yeah, no. I'm like, that's a Smash 4 thing.
Definitely a Smash 4 thing, and a lot of people actually miss it. I do kind of miss perfect pivoting.
It was kind of sick. It was kind of sick.
I also miss being able to dash through your opponent.
Yeah, that is actually a big reason why Smash Ultimate is. I'm not gonna lie, pretty.
It's a lot different of a game because you can't cross your opponent, which makes it more traditional fighting game wise. Obviously, you know, it gives more presence for stage control because you can't run through your opponent anymore. But at the same time, being able to run through your opponent, having that option to pivot grab them, you know, reverse edge guards, everything like that. I kind of miss that stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of
not
more
to mention,
aggro gameplay.
There's a lot of characters who can still just like use attacks to go through their opponent anyways, so it becomes a bit of a moot rule to really enforce. But holy, what a back air!
That did not look like it should have hit.
Yeah, that was some serious range.
That did not look like it should have hit, but I guess Charizard with his really long neck.
Yeah.
Big head.
The neck, the tail even, right? Going for those forward tilts. Could have been sniped. Yeah, very clean play so far. Once again, I'm pretty sure that was Potato, right? On the DDD?
No, that was Fleur on the DDD.
Fleur? Okay, right. Yeah. So yeah, no, Fleur looking clean so far, yo. I like the Gordo setups. I like the attempts at those combos.
I like the patience. I really like the patience of Fleur right there.
Yeah, I mean, Fleur versus Potato here. I wonder if we're going to stick with the same characters. We haven't had a swap yet, but I kind of like to see some variety here. There might be a better answer than Pokemon Trainer for King Dedede in this matchup.
We'll have to take a look. I feel like they were playing a little bit slow, but obviously it necessitates that you're playing against a Pokemon Trainer because you can't give up too much. You know, I feel like especially against Squirtle and Ivysaur, you're just combo fodder.
Yeah.
Big body, slow aerial movement. Like your DDD, you hit hard, yeah, but you have absolutely no movement whatsoever.
Oh, it's brutal.
You're just a big moving target.
Yeah, I mean, at least you have the Gordos to try and cover your ass there a little bit, but at the same time, when it comes down to it, once they're on you, and characters like Squirtle, Ivysaur are able to get a ton of damage on you.
Okay, this is Pokemon Stadium 1.
Yo, Edgeguard! Okay. I was hoping for the fastest kill today.
What, a 2-hit, 10-second stock instead of like a multi-hit 5 or 20-second one?
Yeah, I was hoping just Gordo, down air, dead. Like, that would have been it. Uppy there, getting that space.
Yep.
You can't stop it. Got so much armor on it. It's really tough to break for a lot of characters.
Oh, there's the withdrawal right there. One of Squirtle's aggro options. Now, I don't know if it's intentional, but you can actually footstool. You can actually footstool on Squirtle when he's in the withdrawal, and he'll turn over on his back like a Koopa.
Oh yeah, that was intentional since like Brawl. I love it. It was so cute. Every time you see it in Brock, it'd be the most like heartbreaking thing. Well, I'm still going for that Vine Whip real quick on the up B. No dice this time, but the up B from Fleur coming right down. The orbital strike. Go for the grab. A little bit greedy on this one. Seismic toss. Not going to be enough. DDD is so heavy. One more up B. Coming in clutch here. Gordo keep Potato a little bit off the ledge. Again, going for that up smash, but just barely out of range. You'd think it would hit. But DDD's looking kind of slim.
Trying to get some grabs. That's going to be a stock, right?
Yeah. Time with the seismic toss.
Seismic toss. That up throw. Barely, actually. 170%. Didn't even land on the platform.
Yeah. Let's get Tobo's going to get some damage on the board with Squirtle. Stay alive. Stay fast. While you're low percent, might as well go for the speed of your characters, right? See Fleur. Yeah, again, you mentioned the patience. The Fleur is really coming through.
Oh, good call up from the jump as well. I don't think they have a jump. That's why they swapped the Ivysaur. There's the strongest F smash.
There it is. Oh, I love the spacing, but nothing really came out of it.
I think they were expecting to get hit. Actually, I think that's
yeah,
why they didn't throw anything out.
Looked like it. The neutral air barely whiffing with the back air. Both these players just barely whiffing.
They're scrapping right now. We're basically watching two heavies play.
Oh, I love the mix-up there on the fall. Another up smash attempt from Potato here, just not working out. Flare Blitz
jumps right into it, and percent-wise, they're looking even again.
DDD is so heavy though. 86% is really like 40 for other characters.
Oh, he's Flare Blitz, but he misses, and that's going to cause him to get punished with the dash attack. Good timing from Fleur.
Yeah, really solid two-frame there. But the up B from Squirtle goes steal a real quick stock there.
Oh,
barely makes it back to the ledge.
The Surf taking things off the top, and now this is actually a perfect position for Potato because you're at low percent, so if you can get a a down or an F tilt from Squirtle or grab, like you can actually combo DD quite a bit, and I think that's what they're looking for. But you gotta be careful as that percent rises. It's gonna force you to switch off unless you don't want to. That's big risk. Squirtle's third lightest character in the game.
I'm also surprised we're not seeing more Ivysaur at this point, as that character I find is what Pokemon trainers will usually rely on in the character overall, but...
Might switch here, yeah,
There we
they're
go.
off stage, good double
And then
switch to Charizard.
Finish guard now. Keep it simple, Potato.
Good wave
take
right
one
there
more
from
time.
Floor. Waited for the air dodge, or the spot dodge. Look at this micro spacing, they're just waiting.
Again, the patience. You can see just baiting up Potato's options with the down tilt one more time. Flare Blitz, pretty hard to react to. You get some good damage on the board, but some damage on yourself as well. Here we go with the back throw. Get something started now, Potato. You're looking pretty risky percent-wise.
Ooh, big parry. Seismic Tot, that's not going to do it even with the platform extension. We saw that it did not take a stock until about 140%.
This could be huge. Get in there!
Oh my god, he just barely missed. That's it.
This is what I do. I sit on you. Fleur looking really clean. Was that game 2 or game
suplex the
3?
poet, he doesn't even know it.
Was that game 2 or game 3? I wasn't quite sure.
That was game number 2.
That was game 2? Right. Okay, yeah.
So we're about to get game number 3 right now. One potentially the last game, potentially.
Yeah, potentially. If it goes the same way we're seeing it go right now, this may just be our game 9 and game
I
end.
definitely think it's plausible to say that it might not necessarily be the final game. We've seen these two scrapping, and I think they've been relatively even throughout the entire set so far. It just so happens that Fleur was able to take the first 2 games, but I wouldn't discount Potato out just yet.
Oh, not even close. But one thing I do want to make clear is that Fleur, Potato, they're toying with you, yo. They're toying with you. Fleur's out here dunking on you with these baits, these down tilts, these up Bs.
Did you see him
Let
at the
them
ledge?
know.
He
Yes,
could
that's
not
what I'm
move.
saying.
He was shook. This guy was shook at the ledge. He couldn't pick an option. He was just standing there menacingly,
But
waiting
I
for
have
something.
a message for you, Potato. You need to clap back. Don't let Fleur get away with it. You can't let somebody dunk on you for free. Make that a paid transaction at least. Make this a game 10 at least. That's what I'm asking for right now.
Game 10.
One request.
Game 10. Game 10 in a best of 5.
Oh, I mean the set in general. I mean the set in general.
Oh, the set in general.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I thought you were talking. I thought you actually wanted 10 games. I'm like,
No, I was saying like at
you're
least
crazy.
get on the
In a
board.
best of 5, you want 10 games.
Get your team on the board, Potato. And here we go with the Crom pick. Hopefully it's a counter pick here. Maybe a more reliable long-range option. Get that sword disjoint in. You know that Crom is the Roy Echo here. You're gonna see some
Yeah,
potential.
but this is actually a little bit different. Squirtle can use the Hydro Pump. That's the neutral B, and Crom has a very linear recovery. Does not immediately snap ledge. Yeah, gotta remember that. Very
This could be a really tough
edge-guardable.
matchup.
Just gotta throw him off stage somehow, and yeah, you saw after that air dodge, that's exactly what Fleur was. He just wants to keep towards the center of the stage as much as possible. Using these up B out of shields, get as much percent and damage as you can.
Here go one more
Up
side
throw,
toss.
seismic toss.
You can see just how much potential there is for the damage output outside of Potato here, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure if there's really an option left for truly sealing this deal. Now I'm surprised also that Fleur was the one who changed characters from D to Crom and not Potato swapping characters at all.
You know, I think it goes back to what we were saying, that I think the games were really even, and I think they just felt that because of how close and even the games were, a little switch would probably be better, especially since they have a lead. They can afford to make a switch that just loses them a game or two. Just mix it up on the opponent, right?
Definitely have that breathing room now for sure when you're up 2-0. Looking clean so far though. Very even. Nice air dodge there. One more throw. Not gonna be enough. 138 on the side of Fleur. Blocks the forward smash. Nice spot dodge on the grab, but maybe overcommitting a bit here to the up B as they're trying to get any kind of finisher. Both players scrambling for just one stock. Anything, please.
Oh my goodness. Potato's going to the ledge. He's giving up all the stage control. Fleur just trying to find something. Up behind a shield, that should be it.
Yeah, seismic toss on the
Seismic
platform.
toss.
Done.
And Potato actually secures them an early lead, but ooh, jumped right into the back air, and I spoke too soon.
Yeah,
Back to
immediate
even.
clap there. They're gonna have that lead for too long. 35% the side of Potato right now. Just stacking it on Fleur. Letting them know they're not gonna get away. They're not gonna get away with the mutual interaction for free. Nice little combo game here. Forward air coming in clutch. Real quick move. Super solid for like just really pushing out of combo options, pressure options.
Ooh, amazing spacing right here from Fleur. Down smash at an awkward angle. He has no jump. He should be able to make it back still, though.
Oh,
yeah,
no Hydro.
No Hydro, unfortunately. Couldn't even try to find smash attack punish because the top hitbox of that up B barely hit Squirtle, so Fleur hanging on for dear life. Wow!
Oh, no punish!
That was shocking. That I think that was a falling up air.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
He held away. No. Is that teabagging I saw too?
Whoa, okay, hold on. Fleur, get disrespectful with it. I know it's a bonus round, but...
No. You know what? Because it's for fun, I think it is just for fun.
No, you're right.
No,
you're right.
We don't BM out here.
No disrespect, but disrespect.
Admit it, I teabag against my friends too when we're playing friendlies.
Oh yeah, totally. It must be done for the greater good. Raw coming in glitch.
He has no jump. Down air him. Oh, he didn't try to commit for anything. I don't know if he knew he lost his jump right there, but once again, Fleur actually making it back from an edge guard situation. Down smash, nice coverage.
That was the latest counter I've ever seen. Goodness gracious.
I think that was down smash that was countered as well. I think if it was up smash or F smash, it would have been a lot more powerful.
Exploded into it. Up smash. Finally connecting for the side of Potato here. It's not enough to finish the job. Go for a counter one more time. Fleur trying to end this game real quick. It's at 124%. Can't take too many risks. Oh!
That was BM. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if that was friendlies. That was BM. That was BM.
Call an ambulance.
Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance. But not for me.
Yeah, Fleur at 130% just dunking somebody with an up B.
You know what? That might have been a low-key BM move, but at the same time, that was kind of optimal.
Kind of a baller. That
was kind of optimal.
Yeah.
Down that much percent, and like you were effectively trying to take the last game away. I think that was just as optimal as you get. You miss it, whatever. You go to the next game. You hit it. You take the last game, and that's another sweep, 3-0.
Yeah, no, that was really, really clean. Truly incredible showing from CDS Aztec Smash. Clearly, their team has put in the work, put in the hours, and truly, you can't ask for better matches than that. Thank you so much for the players for running through that bonus round, giving us some really entertaining matches today, and shoutouts again, of course, to the really great efforts of Tonopah Valley and TVHS Aces. Like,
yep.
I can't thank enough that team to really show up here, put on some good fights, and show us.
We saw some incredible players. We saw some incredible players, man. I think it speaks volumes about the talent that we get to see. Of course, we have to thank everyone working alongside you and me who are not on the camera with us. You know, everyone at PlayVS, everyone at TGS as well. They're helping us with some production as well. Suplex, I think it's that time of day. It's been an honor once again being alongside you. You know what? What are your socials, man? Where can the dear people at home find you?
I mean, you don't gotta worry about all me, but if you're trying to find me, I'm over at Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all at Suplex Plus. If you're trying to find me, that's your place to be. MCC, you as well, yo. You know the people love you. Working with
you know what? I don't really use social media. I feel like I don't use social media that much. If you do want to get in touch with me, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter, both at ChowdOnThis. But I think with that out of the way, Suplex, it's been amazing. Great games today. I think like I was waking up from like a power nap earlier today.
Oh yeah.
Could have been a little groggy, but as soon as we saw that first match, I was wide awake because it was incredible.
Yeah, truly. Really great clips today. Y'all at home and players watching, don't forget to clip this VOD because you're going to have some clips when I put in your Twitter,
100%.
Your socials, show your friends, like show your family. I don't care. That was some really great plays. So make sure to take this home, hold your heads up high, and keep on enjoying the game, yo. That's really all from us. Once again, this has been the Arizona Region PlayVS Fall 2022 High School Championship featuring Smash Bros. Ultimate. And truly, thank you all again. Take care, yo.
We'll see you next time.